Good afternoon and welcome to Onalaska High School as we celebrate with our graduates. My name is Jared Schaffner, principal of Onalaska High School. Please stand for the Onalaska High School class of 2023. We will begin our ceremony with a welcome by student leader Finley Weber.
Thank you, Mr. Schaffner. It is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Today we celebrate the amazing accomplishments and achievements of our hardworking students and faculty. As we begin a new adventure, whatever that may be, our lives will be very different. While we may not see each other every day like we are used to, we will always have the school and our memories to keep us connected. So take a breath and soak up this last moment we have together. We wouldn't be where we are without our fellow peers, teachers, administrators, family, and friends. But most importantly, yourselves. You have all shown great dedication, and every one of you should be very proud of where you have gotten. Now, if you are able to, please rise and direct your attention towards the back of the gym as Ricky McGarry and a saxophone choir performs the national anthem.
So proudly we held as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our first senior address will be given by Aiden Summerfield.
A few days ago, I was scrolling through TikTok, like several of us here spent our high school careers doing, when I saw a video of a family who made graduation-themed bingo cards and played them at the ceremony. Let's play an OHS version of graduation bingo and cross off some spaces. Space number 1. A speaker makes a complaint about school. Easy, the parking. I think it's fair to say that the long walks up the hill in the winter at 7:30 a.m., promising yourself you would leave 10 minutes earlier the next day, or at least wear a jacket, while the water froze in your eyes and you could barely move your fingers by the time you reached the doors, was not ideal. Space number 2, mentioning middle school memories. Wherever we all go in life, always remember that our class was talented enough to earn a seating chart at NutriBreak for a few days. I think it's safe to say that the legacy our class left at the middle school is as broken as all of the exit signs we knocked down. And the final space we can cross off for now is an overused quote. Here's one. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. teach him how to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. This quote holds ever so true today. We have been given all of the tools necessary to go out into the world and embark on a journey of our own. After all, in school we have learned that all of our problems can be solved with the quadratic formula, and that whenever we're in doubt, just graph it out. In all seriousness, though, much of what we have learned in school has been more than simply academics. We have learned invaluable skills such as responsibility, resiliency, time management, empathy, leadership, communication, how to think critically, whether that was through clubs, sports, music, the arts, or simply becoming involved in the community. Through these experiences, we have discovered our passions that will guide us in the next chapter of our lives. There is no doubt that the skills learned through these experiences will allow us to forge new grounds and raise the standard. We have developed friendships and made memories we will look back on for the rest of our lives. For many of us, these friends have become family. I know I will never forget my football family making school history. As we look forward to the future, we must stop to cherish this moment, because someday soon, your whole life's going to change, and you'll miss the magic of the good old days. Well, those good old days happen to be coming to an end today, and that is scary, yes. But for everything we lose, we take new steps in a better direction. And the thing is, we've done it before. We've all stepped out of our comfort zone during our time here. This is just a bigger step. And I hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall. So class of 2023, let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. And one last thing. All I need for bingo is for someone's family to cheer loudly as their graduate walks across the stage, and for one of you to gritty after you receive your diploma. Thank you, and congratulations.
Our second senior address will be given by Daniel Yao.
Imagine a hilly terrain denoted by some cost function. Suppose that we seek the lowest valley, but we lack global resolution. We can take a guess and improve it by a small step along the negative gradient, the direction of steepest descent. And we can iterate this process until we reach our desired valley. Such is gradient descent, a popular tool in the increasingly relevant field of machine learning. If one could humor me, suppose that the objective of life is to minimize one's cost function. Then we see that local information can guide one toward the global optimum. As Senor Beckstrom would say, think at the margin. Dwell not on the past and fear not the future, but strive toward a better tomorrow. It can be daunting. Our future selves exist in nigh infinite dimensional space, and there are countless variables to consider as we move along boundless degrees of freedom. For high-dimensional applications, gradient descent can be computationally prohibitive. We see that we can be arrested by too much choice. Søren Kierkegaard, a Danish theologian, defined anxiety as the dizziness of freedom. He discusses the familiar phenomenon of l'appel du vide. Staring down a precipitous cliff, one is possessed by the urge to jump. This paralyzing vertigo is a direct consequence of free will. Kierkegaard argues that many shy away from anxiety, and they, as the latter existentialists would say, submit to bad faith. To blindly follow the status quo is especially perilous as we move beyond homogeneous education, to sign our own contracts, forge our own careers, and start our own families. We possess distinct cost functions, so we must make distinct choices. Anxiety is therefore vital to live life to its fullest. Kierkegaard writes, imagine a captain of a ship the moment a shift of direction must be made. Then he can either this or that. But the ship is plowing ahead with its ordinary velocity, and thus there is but a single moment when it is inconsequential whether he does this or does that. There eventually comes a moment when it is no longer a matter of either or, not because he has chosen, but because he has refrained from it, because others have chosen for him, because he has lost himself. Some may recall our AP Lang argumentative essay prompts. Is it better to be timely or to be quick? Kierkegaard would argue the former. To ensure timely runtimes, computer scientists utilize stochastic gradient descent, in which a heuristic gradient is calculated for a small, random subset of data points rather than the entire dataset. Let us emphasize that the exact subset is arbitrary. Aggregating many iterations, stochastic gradient descent always converges onto an optimum. Embrace the anxiety of freedom, but let it not lead to paralysis. Worry not about accounting for every variable to make the perfect decision. Choose a small subset of values, it doesn't matter which. Work to optimize them, then choose another subset. As long as one acts in good faith, then one will forge toward a better future. And with that comes the Wale aspect of a valedictory. Congratulations, class of 2023. Bonam Fortunam, Bon Chance, Godspeed.
In following a tradition, the seniors in concert choir selected the song for graduation. At this time, our concert choir will sing Sweet Music by Edward Elgar. Our third and final senior address will be given by Ben Stewart.
First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the hard work and bravery of our previous speakers. Secondly, I would like to thank you, Class of 23, for letting me represent you as your at-large speaker. As we wrap up our careers here at OHS, we had a privilege and honor of going back to where it all began, elementary school. Some of us have been in the school district since kindergarten. Others of us, like myself, we've picked up along the way. I had the privilege of volunteering in a 4th grade classroom for my second semester, and those kids have taught me a lot and reminded me a lot of you all. In the 4th grade, you grow and change rapidly. It's crazy to see how much they've changed just like we did. But we all picked up valuable life lessons in the 4th grade. So I'd like to remind you of the 4 most valuable life lessons from a 4th grader. Life lesson number 1, try your best. Some people may be smarter than you, perhaps funnier than you, or maybe in the 4th grade, even taller than you. Sometimes odds are stacked against you, but you should always try your best. I was talking to a student before his big recess football game, and the odds were stacked against him, he said. But he told me, I hate to lose, but just because I might lose doesn't mean I'm not going to try to win. And I think that's a life lesson and a mindset that we should all take with us. Lesson number 2, help others. I was working with a group of 2 students on a group project. One student was doing a majority of the work, and the second student was taking a backseat approach, like I'm sure many of us have in our high school careers. I asked the student who was doing most of the work why he worked in a group when he had the option to work by himself. And he said, because I can help my friend. I wanted to make sure that we both had good projects, and I didn't want him to be by himself. So I want you all to remember, sometimes you need to extend a helping hand to a friend, and maybe in a moment when you need help, they might extend a helping hand to you. Lesson number 3, don't stop dancing. One student I work with has a harder time in class than others. He always tries his best and brings a positive energy to the classroom. Whenever we get done with a long assignment or a project, he starts grinning ear to ear. I can see it now. And he gets up and without fail busts into a little victory dance every single time. So if you ever find yourself in a position where the world may seem against you at times, and you finally get that little victory, don't be afraid to bust a move. And keep going forward with a smile on your face. And last but not least, the 4th and final lesson from a 4th grader. Be kind. One student told me, even if somebody is mean to you, you should always be kind. You don't know how that person is feeling or what they're going through. Maybe they just need a friend. Kindness is contagious and powerful. When you project it into the world, it has a tendency to find its way back to you when you need it the most. Hopefully these 4 life lessons will stick with you, and you can use them to have long, happy, and successful lives. I'd like to leave you with a quote from the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. This was the last thing he said before he passed away to his friends and family. He said, I regret nothing, but I am sorry to leave my friends behind.
And now, Board of Education member, Mr. Sean McAllister will address the class.
Thank you, Mr. Schaffner. Graduating class of 2023, parents, staff, fellow school board members, on behalf of the Onalaska Board of Education, thank you for being here today. I graduated from high school in 1992. I remember arriving to my graduation ceremony excited to be there, ready for the summer to begin, but a bit nervous when I thought of what was coming next in my life. The nervousness was interrupted as I was putting my green cap and gown on, and I realized with great embarrassment that I had mistakenly put 2 different dress shoes on before leaving the house. My dad quickly saved the day, driving home and retrieving the correct dress shoe. I don't recall a time where I thanked him more. My dad made a huge difference in my life. He taught me a few things that I want to share with you today. First, he taught me to pay attention to others. Listening and paying attention to others is a skill that will lead you to have deeper and better relationships with others. Second, be the first to say thank you. Write notes of gratitude and show appreciation for people that serve you. Dad always told me to make a conscious effort to notice the things that I'm grateful for and speak up about them. I was and am still grateful that he brought me that matching shoe on my graduation day. Third, and finally, he always told me to smile. Dad was the one in the group when it was picture time. He always said, "Smile, say cheese." And my face always lit up hearing that. It was very contagious. Your smile reassures others and shows that you are polite and communicates compassion and empathy. So to all of the class of 2023, it is with great pleasure that I say congratulations for a job well done and all the best to you in your future. Thank you.
And now, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Todd Antoni, will address the class.
Mr. Schaffner, members of the school board, fellow administrators, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. It is with great pride and humility that I address you today as you complete your graduation requirements for Onalaska High School and look to the next stage in life. Graduation is a culminating event that comes at the end of many years of hard work and dedication by everyone involved. Thank you to all the teachers and staff who have dedicated their lives to providing an excellent, well-rounded educational experience to the students in our community. They will watch as the future unfolds with great enthusiasm at what the students of this class will accomplish. Thank you to the coaches and advisors who have provided important opportunities outside of the classroom. Thank you to the families and friends who have offered unconditional love and support through the highs and the lows of life. Thank you to the Board of Education who have ensured an environment of excellence in which to grow and develop such incredible students. Most importantly, thank you, graduates. Your hard work and dedication and perseverance is amazing and inspiring. A couple of years ago, we started surveying seniors about their high school experience. As a follow-up, we sit down with a select group of those students to further discuss the results. We ask 4 basic questions. What went well? Did you have what you needed to be successful? What can we do better? And who was particularly helpful to you? We do this to keep our focus on how to best serve our students. I was simply amazed at the candor and openness of the young adults in the room. They were reflective and gave us great insights into their lived experience. They were a great representation of the graduating class and gave assurance that the world is a better place because of each and every one of you. In the comment section about projects, there were many comments mentioning the values project in Mr. Sullivan's class. Yes, we actually do read through all of your comments. I had to call Mr. Schaffner and ask about this project. What I found out was amazing. Students work through an activity in which they reflect on their personal values and how money by itself does not buy happiness, but money used to live a life centered around your personal values leads to happiness. If you do not have the privilege of experiencing that project, I encourage you to complete it on your own. Yes, I just gave you another homework assignment. As you do, I would suggest that you keep in mind a quote by Albert Einstein. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. I believe that service to others is one of the greatest values we can aspire to. And now, parents, grandparents, friends, and relatives, I am proud to announce that the class of 2023 has completed the prescribed course of study as set forth by the Onalaska Board of Education. To all present, I proclaim that these students are entitled to receive their respective diplomas. It is with a deep sense of pride that I now present the class of 2023 to Ann Garrity, President of the Board of Education, who along with other members of the board will make the diploma presentations. And now, graduates, please stand for the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel from right to left is symbolic of turning a page in your life as you transition from high school to your next adventure. And so, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, you may turn your tassel. Congratulations to the Onalaska High School class of 2023.
Onalaska High School staff members who are congratulating the class can move up to the staging ramp on either side at this time. Today, as our seniors come forward, some will have honor cords. Our students that have white honor cords have completed their studies with a GPA of 3.5 or higher over their time in high school. The students that have silver high honor cords have completed their studies with a GPA of 3.5 or higher, as well as successful honor course completion in 3 core areas and at least 1 from a non-core area. And finally, our students with the gold highest honor cords have completed their studies with a GPA of 3.5 or higher and successful honor course completion in all 4 core areas and at least 2 different non-core areas. I'm incredibly proud to present the Onalaska High School class of 2023. Devin Adams, highest honors, National Honor Society. Beth McKenzie Akins, highest honors, National Honor Society. Felicia Ann Allen. Josie Grace Anderson, highest honors, National Honor Society. Mario Francesco Angelini. Lauren McKenna Arsenault, highest honors, National Honor Society. Colton Backman. Stan Jane Bacalars. Cornell Linnell Banks. Alex Bautista Lopez. Nicholas Berry, high honors, National Honor Society. Josie Nicole Bloom, highest honors. Sage Olive Bogatz. Levi Alexander Bolstead. Robert Lewis Bonner. Alex Riley Borden. Micah Kelly Bornitz. Benjamin Scott Bossman, highest honors, National Honor Society. Simon Stephen Bowman, highest honors. Ava Lauren Breidenbach. Ronald Thomas Brockway. Callie Ann Bronston, high honors, National Honor Society. Bryce Kelly Buchanan, highest honors, National Honor Society. Carver Ethan Burkhalter. Matthew Michael Burnett. Emma Joe Ryland Candle, highest honors, National Honor Society. Michaela Elizabeth Karkoff, high honors, National Honor Society. Levi Thomas Cavadini. Brianna Lynn Chenard. Charles Clark, highest honors. Thomas J. Clark. Garrett L. Clements. Emma Clemmer. Jaden Garrett Clemmer. Colin Ryan Como. Mariah Lee Kramer. Jacob Allen Quadros. Joshua Lee Quadros. Amina Marie Yvette Dagans, high honors. Joshua Michael Dagenhart. Simon Desmond. Maxim Dakin, honors. Maverick Ducharme. Morgan Leslie Duss, honors. Elizabeth Michelle Eckert, honors. Evan James Jeffrey Edwards, highest honors. Garrick James Eggy. Catherine Jean Eliason, honors. Benjamin James Engel, highest honors. Colton James Erickson. Kylie Lynn Erickson, honors. Sean Edward Lewis Evans. Travis Paul Everson Jr. Jane Elizabeth Fabian. Joshua Fenn. Mason Edward Flash. Austin Caleb Fortune, high honors. Zachary Chad Gamble. Layla Marie Gates, highest honors, National Honor Society. Ava Rose Gerke, high honors. Benjamin Michael Ryan Geister, highest honors, National Honor Society. Sean William Gillis, honors, National Honor Society. Samuel Joseph Greider. Madeline Judith Grosskloss. Hudson John Guzzo, highest honors, National Honor Society. Zachary James Helverson. Autumn Marie Hansen. Samantha Jo Hansen. Callum George Haw. Matthew Aaron Hawley. Carter Edward Hayes, high honors. Samuel Russell Heggie. Michael Henry Hellickson. Joshua Daniel Hellman, highest honors. Xavier Stephen Henry. Gaunu Her, highest honors. Braden Isaiah Hill, highest honors, National Honor Society. Xander Charles Hensley. Jaden Elizabeth Hobson, highest honors, National Honor Society. Karsten Andrew Holter. Marina Lynn Howard. Bennett Janikowski, high honors. Landon C. Johnson. J.C. Jeanette Kezrowski. Soren E. Kamaya. Kincaid Maximilian Capus. Lillian Bethann Cast. Elizabeth Marie Kerr. Ellie Maureen Kemp. Jade Emily Kessling. Caleb John Kidd. Dominic J. Kinney. Nathan Vu Kinchin. Maxwell Noah Klein, highest honors, National Honor Society. Caroline Elizabeth Clevin, highest honors, National Honor Society. Ava Renee Klain, highest honors, National Honor Society. Abigail Canuck. Jonathan Craig Nickram. Ethan Marshall Kramer, high honors, National Honor Society. Caitlin Nicole Krensky. Walker Patrick Kudron. Jordan Ellis Lancour. Landon Thomas Larson. Catherine Elaine Lavold, honors. Adeline Lee, highest honors, National Honor Society. Alex Lee. Angelina Lee. April Lee. Hunter Lee. Ken Muichi Lee. Xanali Lee. Connor Jens Lentula. Zachary Thomas Lopez Johnson. Ainur Lopez Serrano, international student from Spain. Cole William Lorenz, High Honors National Honor Society. Nathan Daniel Lupke. Kendra Ann Mannix, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Cosette Murray. Sarah Markey, international student from Italy. Alexis Lee Marsh. Mackay Zayden Tristan Marsh. Daniel Brian Martz. Emma Sophia McAndrews. Colin Matthew McCaffrey. Ethan McCoy. Richard C. McGarry III. Allie Mae McGrath, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Owen Richard McCain. Briley R. Meacham. Tanner David Meldy. Maverick Lucas Merrill. Macy Rose Meyer, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Cadence Lynn Miller. Isaiah J. Milton. Tristan Ann Milsna. Taylor Ray Moling, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Jason Moran. Jackson A. Morris. Kylie Rose Gojong Mua. McKenna Ann Murphy, Highest Honors. Natalie Gwynn Murphy, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Aiden Kenneth Myrie. Logan David Nash. Sophia Amelia Navarra Westenberger, international student from Germany. Layla Brooklyn Newhouse. Ashton John Newman. Charlie Newman. Nicholas Denali Scott Nicholson. Braden William Nolte. Elizabeth Jacqueline O'Neill. Keegan Sean Odell. Nicholas Sean Odom. Tyler Chance Oliver. Nathan Andrew Olson, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Samaya Erlyn Pantoa. Caesar Taka Peterson. Tucker Chase Peterson. Samuel Arthur Pika, Highest Honors National Honor Society Honor Medallion recipient. Will Nicholas Popowich. Caitlin Prey, Highest Honors. Evan John Prunjinsky. Brinley Ray Reeves. Ella Reitz. Gavin Ray Ridge, Honors. Sierra Rick. Isaiah D. Roach. Jeremiah Michael Robinson. Brendan John Robinson. Carmen Roroff. Abigail Rudrud, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Nicholas David Rudrud, Highest Honors National Honor Society. Andre Sanchez. Michaela Maxine Sandwick, High Honors, National Honor Society. Christopher Scott Scaife. Madison Elise Scalf. Octavia Rain Shakowski. Kristen Levon Schonecker. Natalie Elizabeth Schrader, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Griffin Kelly Schultz. Gavin Christopher Schuster. Anel Marion Zabronic. Alexander James Seedslug. Isaac Singva, High Honors. Von Aiden Sisk. Braden Daniel Slama, Honors. Abigail Marie Slaughter. Sebastian Townsend Smith. Sarah Lori Snyder. Elizabeth Carol Soderberg. Eden Ellis Summerfield, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Cadence Ray Joe Stapleton. Kiana Nevea Lee Stetler, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Benjamin Garrett Stewart, High Honors. Alexander Joshua Swanson. Anna Mae Swartling. Alexander Lou Thomas, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Jack Thomas Tracy, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Lane Stacia Tracy. Jasmine Dawn Toulousky. Addie Ann Updike. Gohan Mike Fulcrum Vang. Michael Vang. Paku Vang. Rose Vang. Orlando Armando Vega. Andrew Garrett Villarreal, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Lucas Gabriel Von Weiss. Rebecca Lynn Voter, Honors, National Honor Society. Matthias Vu. Emily Bridget Waltz, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Eric James Ward. Alexandra Diaz Granados Ways, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Finley Caroline Weber, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Covey Howard Whitaker. Nathan Russell White. Ash Brooke Whitman. Sam Lee Whitman, Highest Honors. Liam Randall Williams. Taylor Lynn Williams. Lily Wiltsey. Braden James Wolcott. Noah Charles Wycheck. Maxwell Michael Worster, Highest Honors. Chuzhong Tommy Zhang. Sanjana Gashia Zhang, Highest Honors. Bailey Sue Yang. Brianna Marie Yang, Highest Honors, Principal's Award recipient. Daisy Huaja Yang. Daniel Yao, Highest Honors, National Honor Society. Carson Scott Zabel. Lauren Avery Schandelmeyer Zellers. Would Devin, Aiden, Jack, and Daniel join me in front of stage, please? Onalaska community and families, this impressive group of graduates all tied for valedictorian honors. As a group, they've completed 32 advanced placement courses as well as several collegiate courses. Congratulations to Devin, Aiden, Jack, and Daniel. Class of 2023, for the last time, our school song, Mr. Cole.